Traders, and welcome to another video review. Today is Friday, the last day of May 2024. Let's find out what is going on the Forex economic calendar today. Overnight data were in form of the mostly Japanese data releases, jobs applications, and Tokyo core CPI, industrial production and retail sales. It's a mixed bag of data from the Japan, so we will definitely take a look at the Japanese yen later on. Manufacturing PMI data from China were below the expectations and below the previous data. 50.4 was the previous data, expectations were 50.5. Actual number 49.5. Non-manufacturing PMI disappoints as well, 51.1 points. French non-farm payrolls at the level of 0.3%, and the German retail sales disappoints completely as they deteriorate towards the level of minus 1.2%. Nationwide HPI from the UK beats the expectations of 0.1% with the actual number of 0.4%. Retail sales in Switzerland beats the expectations of 0.2% with the actual number of 2.7%. French CPI below the expectations of 0.1% at 0%, and the GDP at the level of 0.2% as expected. We are still waiting for the PMI data from the Switzerland. We are still waiting for the CPI data from the whole Eurozone. This data are scheduled for release at 11 o'clock, and the market participants expect a hike from 2.4% to 2.5%. During the New York session, we got the core PCE price index data from the US, including the personal spending. At the same time, we got the data released from Canada in form of the GDP and the annualized GDP. Chicago PMI data are scheduled for release quarter to 4, and Atlanta Fed GDP now is scheduled for release 4:30. At 7 o'clock, there is US Barker Hughes oil rig count and total rig count scheduled for release, and that's about it for the today's calendar. Pretty busy day, as the last day of the May usually is, so please stay focused, stay vigilant, because there's plenty of data releases during the day. Now let's just start the technical part and take a look at the Euro dollar first, and then we will switch to the yen. For our chart of the Euro dollar, it's showing us a horizontal trend. The recent pin bar made at the level of 1.0890 has resulted in a test of the technical support at 1.0792. We got very nice bullish engulfing pattern here. Let me just find out where I can. There you go. I can move my old bullish engulfing sign here, and of course in this time again the market moved higher towards the this is 50 and 100 periods moving average. Then of course we got some kind of a pullback as the market hits the level of 50, which is the neutral level. So around the 1.0846 there is a neutral level for this for the market, and now we are pulling back a little bit lower. The market needs to break either to the upside or to the downside, because to the downside there is of course the technical support 1.0753, 1.0742, and to the upside we got the swing highs 1.0891, 1.0894, and then of course the supply zone located between the levels of 1.0947, 1.0933. For now, the outlook remains neutral as long as the market remains inside of the zone. US dollar to the Japanese yen for our chart is showing us very nice rebound from the recent lows. We got the pin bar low here located at 156.35. Then we back to the range, and during the last 4 hours we made another local swing, local high at 157.05. The next target for bulls is located at 157.19, and then at the last week high located at 157.72. There is still the technical resistance located at 115 802. So please bear in mind that there is still some kind of technical levels above the last swing high. The momentum broke above the level of 50, but in order to stay here we need to see more upside coming to the US dollar versus the Japanese yen market. It looks like there is a very nice movement to the upside that has been made last week, so this week might be the same, so the market might continue this movement. And of course the weekly close and the monthly close is very expected. So let's just take a look at the weekly close. As you can see, we got this big bearish engulfing pattern 4 weeks ago, and since then we retraced more than 50% already. Momentum is still positive, it's still strong, but as you can see at the end of this move we might have some sort of the pin bar here, maybe doji, maybe shooting star, maybe something else. So please be aware of the fact that the US dollar versus the Japanese yen is fighting for the weekly close. Let's just switch for the euro dollar on the weekly, because we haven't seen this one. There's plenty of my labeling, but let's see what we can get here. And on the weekly time frame chart, as you can see, we got a very nasty pin bar, big spike to the upside, big spike to the downside, and this market looks like it's going to be closed on red. British pound, let's start with the big time frame. Let's start with the weekly time frame to see what is going on the weekly close. And as you can see, the same situation is as it was on the euro dollar. Big weekly close, a big weekly pin bar here means that maybe this movement to the upside has been apparently completed. If we go to the 4-hour chart, we can clearly see that 5-hour movement has been completed at the level of 1.27.99. We got the wave A to the downside done with the low at 1.26680. It looks like the wave B might be done already as well, with the high at 1.2742, and now we are moving lower in order to develop the wave C. So momentum already negative at the level of 42 points only, pointing to the downside, and the level of 1.2678 is the key technical support for the bulls. If it's broken, then of course the bears will extend lower. All of these levels here might be a potential targets for the wave C movement. And please notice the fact that this recent 5-wave structure has been counted from this low here. Okay, but it looks like we might see one more 5-wave structure here, ABC to the downside, here 5-wave structure to the upside, and if we break below the level of 1.2631, then of course we got the confirmation that this whole structure here, let me just write it down, this whole structure here will be corrective in nature. So the big wave A, the big wave B, and the big wave C as a zigzag 5-3-5 it had been completed. So please keep an eye on this level here. 1.2633 is the high of the wave A, and the invalidation for the potential corrective cycle, because in the other scenario the impulsive cycle looks like 1, 2, maybe wave 3, right? And then ABC to downside wave 4, but wave 4 cannot go to the high of the wave 1. So please stay focused and watch 1.2633. If there is any breakout below this level, we will likely go even lower, even towards the lows of 1.2298. Okay, and last but not least, let's take a look at the Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? To be honest with you guys, we got very nice structure here, which is apparently looking as the wave 4, and this time this wave 4 is actually in the shape of the triangle. Look at this. So maybe, just maybe, we are about to complete this this very nice movement in wave 4, and then the Bitcoin will be ready to to move higher. Of course, we got our old levels here on the chart. We got the supply zone. We got the next target for bulls ready on our chart, $75,000 exactly. This is our supply zone as well, and we are waiting for the wave 5 to be done sooner or later. Wave A, wave B, wave C, D. Possibly we are about to complete the wave E and then move higher in Bitcoin as well. Any breakout below the 66,236 invalidates this scenario. That's everything for me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.